For I had Davcado TV. Davcado TV, we are on YouTube live. If you have not subscribed to Davcado TV, just log on to YouTube. When you log on to YouTube, just search for Davcado TV. When you search for Davcado TV, then you subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel to keep us alive. Subscribe to our channel so that anytime we post a trending news, anytime we serve you with our hot news, you'll be the first person to get in touch. And then when you are done subscribing, just turn on your bell notification for us to make sure that all our news gets to you immediately we post them. Davcado TV, we are live on YouTube, so we come your way again this evening, and then we have a very, I don't know whether I should call it jubilated or jubilation. Ebia weni beji, ebia weni nji. Sometimes when there are news out, and sometimes when the news come out, you can choose to be happy or not to be happy with it, depending on where you are standing. This news is coming from Nigeria. Osinachi. If you have been in the gospel fraternity, and I say if you have been listening to Nigerian gospel or Nigerian worship, and then their gospel industry, you realize we have one musician called Osinachi Oyoba. May so rest in peace. She's no more. Some years back, she passed away some years back. And there were so many news around her death, ebi kase omobo no, ebi kase onya heart attack, ebi kase a whole lot of things happened around her death. And finally, they started the investigation. The Nigerian police started the investigation into her death because she was not sick. She was just rushed to the hospital for one or two reasons that was later discovered. And it was discovered, the husband has been the one molesting her, beating her, abusing her. This is marriage abuse. Marriage abuse. Say no to marriage abuse because it can lead you to death. It can kill you. It can lead you to your early grave. So if you are in marriage and then you are being abused, advise yourself, seek appropriate measures, consult somebody, talk to someone so that they will walk you out of that abusive marriage. It is abusive marriage that led her to death. Osinachi or the enyumbi ba ye tattoo ekweme, you are the living God, no one like you. So the Ekweme singer, but he was featured in the song. But due to the way due to the way she put herself in the song, and a money a trendy into Obianim said, yeah, Ekweme song belongs to her, but she rather featured, the owner of the song. So she passed on, and our investigation is started. And then the people started talking, people that knew them, but the people that knew the husband, and let me just walk you through a little history about them. They got married in the year 209. They got married in the year 209. So she got married to Peter Nwachukwu. That is the husband. The husband's name is Peter Nwachukwu. It is alleged or a pastor. It's alleged or a pastor. So they got married in the year 2009. So between 2009 and 2002, they had 4 children. So they gave birth to 4. So more 4. Between 2009 to 2022, they had 4 children. This Nkolami 9 and a P4 about. So this woman has been a gospel musician for some time now, attending programs, featuring into other gospel, music and all that. So investigation started about what led to her death, and then the people around, the close associates, the close friends started bringing out evidences and all that about the husband's abusing her on several occasions. On several occasions. No, nani kunu bono tebia, to the extent that sometimes or preventing from going to shows, because of a gospel musician. Sometimes your friend is shows to go and perform here and there. Sometimes the husband will prevent her from going to perform shows. Sometimes obe bono in front of the children. So the police invited the children one after the other to ask them, to query them. Nkolano so ebioma no e kan bibia fe. Ubisa we ana waka na de bia daddy bu mama, de bia daddy bu mama, de bia na obono na odini na stamp na they all came out, to the extent that sometimes you see or locking with them. The man will lock their wives in the room, preventing her from going for shows. But man locking for days, for hours. All this was happening to her, but she kept quiet. And there were people that knew all these things. There were people that knew, people close, but almost so Obia and Tumi Ankasa. Obia and Tumi Ankasa. So this was happening for years and all that, and then it got to some point. The husband, assaulted her again, and then she was rushed to the hospital. The doctors confirmed, say, you see, Subiji na nakumemu, and ni nine ebaku was swollen, nine baku amuno, and all that. So, it could be as a result of, abused, beatings. She was subjected to beatings and all that. How can you beat your wife? How can you beat your wife? Ask this question again. Someone you are married to, someone you claim you love. You are beating her front and back. Peter Mwachuku. Just a few days ago, it has been declared that that same man has been sentenced to death by hanging. So that is the good news if you call it that way. If you see it that way, that it's a good news to you, because the woman has finally gotten justice. Justice can delay it, but definitely to be said, that justice has prevailed. So she has finally gotten justice. The husband of Osinachi, the gospel musician who passed away, has been sentenced to life or to death by hanging. To no so the punishment no. The punishment no. The final court, judgment was for him to be sentenced to what? To death by hanging. So this has been Davcado TV. Thank you to all our retained subscribers. If you have not subscribed to Davcado TV, log on to Facebook, log on to YouTube, log on to TikTok, and then look for Davcado TV. Search for Davcado TV or search for Davcado TV. A poppy up, just tap on it and then subscribe. It will take you just 3 seconds. It will take you just 1 to 2 seconds. Then you are done. Search Davcado TV. Then poppy up. Just subscribe and then turn on your bell notification so that whenever we post our next news, you'll be the first person to get in touch. See you.